when it comes on, I won't be mad, but like, I don't like care about that.
You ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Skylo, I just want to tell you this before because I think it's so funny. So Skylo is okay, but like,
okay, I just wanted to run it. I just want to let you know.
I don't care.
Do you want me to edit?
No, it's fine.
Because John made us edit way too much.
I don't care if Skylo sees if I'm making fun of him, but the funniest part is he lost a side tooth now right here. So when he goes on stage, he's been holding the mic over the missing tooth. And then like he posted this one thing on Instagram where he's like kind of like, you know how people usually are like low on the ground, they do the praying hands emoji, but he's just going like this, like
right
like over the tooth.
Like that's
It's
great. That's
really
hilarious.
Shout out.
That's peak.
What a great way to handle. You said it was with dead tooth or knocked out?
I think he just like got it pulled. Like I don't know what happened to it, but like I actually didn't ask him because it probably seems like a sore subject if he's covering it with the mic. I'm like, how do you hold the mic on stage?
Like this.
Like
the bottom
thumb. And do you touch it to your chin?
Yeah.
I've been trying to not do that. I do this. I hate it.
I do that at places that I don't trust and I don't know because like the worst or the lower, not the worst, just the not better rooms won't be watching the levels or won't be like changing the mic as you go up.
You're saying it's better or worse to touch it?
I'm saying it's safer to do this because you don't know how they have the mic set up.
Oh, okay. Well, I actually thought this was worse, but this is what I do, and I think it's just gross. Is it not gross?
I always think I'm going to get pimples, and I
can't
usually
help
do.
it. I have no...
It's gross, but you have to do this. Otherwise, they're not controlling the mic. So if you go here...
And you're not loud.
No one can hear you.
I had to train myself because for the longest, I would...
So we're all touching chin.
Yeah.
Okay.
At
least I'm at home.
Yeah.
I took my.
I was trying to not touch chin, but like now I do this actually, which is even grosser.
That's Pablo's mic,
I start leaning it like I'm basically like.
Sometimes I'll move it too much and I'll knock a tooth. Like I'll hit it, and it's like, oh, they heard that. They for sure heard that.
The amount of times it like.
I don't think regular people have any fucking awareness of what you're doing with the mic, but I purposely look at everyone to see what they're doing.
No, but this makes a noise.
Okay, yeah, well.
That's what I'm saying. It makes a noise.
Well, also, I'll do that and go, ah.
Yeah, don't go, but like, if you're really passionately talking about something and you click a tooth, that's not like, that's part of your act now.
Do you ever have too much faith in your chin that the mic slips like that? And you're
yeah, I've done that.
Oh, really? That's...
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm using so much.
All chin.
But that's why I start to go like this, where I'm like, okay.
I've never seen that before. That might be original.
It might be original.
Yeah, it might be. You know how the guy has the tooth.
That might be your signature.
Yeah.
Well, I go like, I'm getting into it. You know what I mean? That's like when I'm really like.
It's time.
Well, the worst to me is the people that like hold it like double hand it.
Oh, I double-handed sometimes.
You double-hand it?
No, but you could double-hand it, but still have it close.
Well, it's because I don't know what to do with my left hand. I've put it here. I put it by my back. There's always
you can do different stuff. You're telling a story.
Well, that's what I'm doing now, but this, I always go back to this. I'll do this now.
Now you kind of stand still, huh?
Yeah. He doesn't pace. He takes 2 steps up, 2 steps back. Steps up,
that's honestly, thank you for saying that.
I'm stepping on the mic cord. I'm throwing it. I'm not doing a good job.
It's
I have no stage awareness because I'll be at the edge of the stage, like yelling, and I'm like, oh, I'm scaring them. I got to step back.
You do a lot of leaning on stuff too. I've seen that. If there's something to lean on, you're hitting it with a lean for sure.
I leaned for a little bit.
I did it one time.
No.
It's every time.
It's a tall guy thing.
Yeah.
I feel like to want to lean on shit.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm so tall, especially in this room or here.
Bragging.
No.
I know. You heard that.
Bragging.
That was a brag.
My dick's so big that I gotta lean on the fucking
Dude,
table.
I gotta put my dick on the stool. You know me, man.
And ladies and gentlemen, our guest today.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to intro me?
Allyson Vastano.
What is this? Oh, is this part of it? Oh wow.
We're not good at intros, so that's as good as it's ever gonna get. We've got every time we're like, that's it. It's like it's only gonna be that. Never have expectations.
It's either that or we roll through it and we're not gonna address it.
I hate intros, so I don't care at all.
Thank you.
I think it's stupid and like people are not they're not watching it.
What else do you hate?
Like just in general.
Yeah. Rattle off some hates.
Hacks.
That's across the board. Everyone hates hacks.
Something less inside baseball. Okay.
That's like being like, I hate Little Caesars. Well, yeah, everyone hates Little Caesars.
No, a lot of people like Little Caesars.
No, we eat Little Caesars. We don't.
I hate right now the normalization of sharting makes me mad.
That's not normalized.
Yes, it is. This is. I'm telling you.
I know IBS is normalized.
But I don't mind if you have IBS. Here's my problem with sharting. First of all, as a country in general, we've normalized sharting. Everybody's always talking about a time they sharted. They're getting claps for it. They're getting. Listen, people. I swear to God,
I believe you.
People think that like it makes them like quirky and unique.
To shit
and
themselves.
yes, and they're always like, and it's always
Anyone
their
else
fault.
shit themselves?
They're acting like sharting is just something that happens to
Like
you.
it's in nature.
It's not.
No.
It's you're doing something wrong.
I haven't shit. You know how people go like, "Oh, you've shit yourself recently?" It's like, no, I haven't.
I've never sharted.
Never shit. No,
One
well, I
time.
I've never
sharted.
sharted. I've never sharted
in elementary school.
Elementary school. What is it? You have to, like,
Wait, junior year high school. You're telling me.
I've never sharted in my life. Actually, I asked my brother and my sister. I think it might be a genetic thing that we just have better buttholes. My
Just
brother and
tight?
sister have also never sharted.
Dude,
That's your guys' family seal, a better butthole. The Vastanos.
I've
a
never
better butthole.
sharted, but for some reason, like my first
No,
year,
my mom's definitely sharted. Actually,
a lot.
I don't know. I can just tell she's a mess.
That bitch sharts.
She can.
You never look at a bitch, you can tell she sharts.
Just you're like, you don't trust her ass. You ever look at a bitch and you know she doesn't trust her ass?
Hey guys, I'm gonna give you guys some salsa. Don't give it to that bitch over there. She looks like a sharty ass.
But
bitch.
I've never heard anyone normalize
You don't
sharding.
see this like on social media or like
I
with
feel like
I
people
think we're on
talking?
different social media.
Yeah, I feel like girls are normalizing
You're
like
not on
having
Shark
to shit
Talk?
a lot.
Is this girl
No,
talk?
Shark Talk.
Wait, is this girl?
No,
like,
it's not
is it a
just
girl?
girls. It's not just girls. Actually, it's a lot of men. First of all,
Really?
yes. What are you talking about? So you are not sharding.
No, not recently. Dude, there was a point in not high school, college, my first semester. I fucked up. I picked classes in city college when I lived way closer to another one. So I'd have to wake up at 4 a.m, 2 hours on a bus and trolley, and I always had to take a shit.
And I always shard.
Every day. No, it was almost like, oh, today might be the day. Today might be the day I actually shit myself.
Also, it's annoying because people will be like, say they sharded instead of saying they shit their pants, and that's what it is. It's not like it's like.
Oh, because a shart makes it
It's
seem
more
like
forgiving.
it
It's
came
like,
up on
like
accident.
and it didn't. You either pushed the fart out or you ate like a complete idiot asshole and you don't prioritize the bathroom. The bathroom is not something where you're like, I'll get around to it. Do you know what I mean? You can't.
It's not like the
you're
gym.
you're not an adult. Okay, you need to go. Oh, I need to go to the bathroom before it gets to the situation where I'm pooping inside of my pants. And people are like, no, it's sharding. Like we established that. We gave it a name. It's cute.
different.
Now we're allowed to do it sometimes at work, at a fucking event.
You just have a coworker
It
that
has to be
sharts?
wet.
I just feel like I'm surrounded by people who are just shitting in their pants.
You
and
also
they're justifying
you got to
it.
remember we're surrounded by the worst of the worst.
I mean, you mean comedians.
Yeah, the average American isn't walking around like fuck.
I think they are.
Honestly, no, I agree with that. I was gonna say, I think because they don't have anything that's them.
Pull some
Okay.
people that you know.
Nothing that's
Text
them.
somebody you know right now.
Okay,
Call someone
hold on.
else.
I
And
actually-
say,
I-
don't.
Can I show you a video of my dad sharding?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you do have that. And he's
Did
a
he
normal
do it
guy.
recently?
Yes. Well,
And how did he
it.
justify it?
He thought it was cute.
Of course he did.
Hold on, I gotta.
This is what
find
we're
it.
doing. We gotta
Dude,
start
Allyson-
shaming people.
Yeah,
We got
Allyson
to.
might be right actually, because you know what's crazy is I think normies are trying to normalize
Oh
it
my
because they
God.
need a thing.
Yeah,
they don't
Okay.
have drugs. They don't have.
He's shitting in that video.
He's
I'm gonna play it with sound.
It's
I'm gonna play
dripping
it
right
with-
now.
Are you serious? I'm gonna go in there.
Yeah, look.
No, just take your time. That'll be embarrassing.
Oh, well, no, he made it. But he is shitting in a bush.
Yeah.
Oh my god, seriously?
But look at the panic drop. Look at the panic drop. He's
Instant replay.
he's struggling. Ready.
I like how we're treating this like Sports Center. Like,
Okay.
we're like, get a different.
Also,
angle.
when he was like crossing his legs to keep himself from shitting, that should be a rock bottom moment for you. Do you know what I mean? People are going, yeah, this happened today, and then they're not even thinking about how do I prevent this in the future.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like,
yeah. They're not using it to grow.
It's like most adults like that get injured too. They get injured from like tripping down the stairs. Do you know what I mean? I'm just
No.
expecting people to have a higher standard for living in general.
Yeah.
Hey, in my head, every moment of my life, every step that I take is in an effort to not shit my pants. Do you know what I mean? Like you should
Yeah.
be trying harder.
Yeah, exactly. Shitting yourself is the equivalent of like being like a dropout. no college, no high school. Like you're retarded.
Well, I have a dropout, so.
You dropped out of high school too?
No. That's right. You're saying if I make it through
because I was thinking of college, and then I was like, no. But that's actually like,
if
it's
you
giving
shart,
up. It's giving up in general that I have a problem with. For
if
sure.
you shart and then openly speak about it, you have a GED.
If you're, because your dad looks young. If you're in that type of stance about to shit your pants, what is he, like 40, 50?
He's 50.
What's gonna happen at 60, 70? You're just gonna be wearing diapers?
So here's what it is. Here's what it is. He was rucking. Do you know what rucking is?
I don't think so. Is that
You're
like
fit.
hiking?
you got that from Rogan.
No,
Is
it's
it hiking?
no. My dad has been on a ruck.
Okay.
Is that
He's
when
been on a ruck
is that
chair.
when you walk so far that you shit your pants?
So you walk into a shit exhaustion, like till your asshole gets so loose that you shit.
It's all right, guys. Today we're gonna walk. First one to shit loses.
What's up with people normalizing rucking? They have a term
What is
for it?
rucking?
So rucking is just like walking with a weighted vest.
Oh, okay. That's I
Until you
mean, like
shit
hiking. But like, where are you walking? Anywhere?
Anywhere.
That's they okay.
No, so he was like, "I'm sorry."
Hey,
he apologized.
successfully walk without the vest first, because apparently you can't even handle it.
So that's what he said. He apologized. He's like, "I'm sorry, guys. I took it too far. I thought I could handle more than I could."
Imagine you again. Oh, so wearing a vest is so difficult for you that you're pooping in your pants now.
Yeah, because
You're right.
they shit himself
You're
on a
right.
walk prior to that.
Can you have this conversation with him? Because
your
if
dad,
we,
yeah.
if we sit him down, it doesn't mean the same. It needs to be an
Also,
outlet.
it's like interesting to me, right? Because like most of the time that people are sharding is a situation where like, well, you know, I'm doing something out of my comfort zone. I'm going to hike. Okay, so what did you eat? Let's hear what you ate, because I know for a fact it's just some insane
Pasta.
dog shit. It's not like they went and they said, I'm gonna have a glass of water. I'm gonna have like a nice balanced meal with my macros. I'm gonna have fucking, you know.
Do you want to
like,
see the following text he sent us?
It's like I ate a wet fucking
Burrito.
deep fried chimichanga.
You want to see the
and
following text he sent us?
Taco Bell dinner tonight. This is what I'm saying. I hate Taco Bell. I hate adults who are eating Taco Bell.
Wait, that's crazy. You're honestly, you're right. No expectations for life. That's someone who gave up on dreams.
Do you know? Yeah.
My God.
It's the beginning to a way larger problem that the entire world has. Because
I feel like you're pulling us out of the matrix because it's a pipeline. People are normalizing shit in themselves, and then it's like, no, dude, I want to work a 9 to 5.
why even honestly?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Oh, he's close to retirement.
No.
So that's-
Okay, but again, here's
not
another
retired.
justification. Why even fucking leave your bed in the day? Why don't you just sit in your bed, shit inside your pants all day, eat fucking Taco Bell, and don't even open your eyes. Well,
Don't even use a napkin.
It's
just
too
mush
hard
it
to
in-
use your eyes,
Yeah.
okay? Just like have people bring you shit.
Don't chew.
Yeah.
Just mush it into your fucking face until it just goes down your throat. No effort.
There's exceptions because obviously you have Crohn's disease, you have IBS.
So
Fine.
Pete Davidson can shit
or
himself.
if you have COVID and you're like really sick and you shit yourself, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the average human being has no excuse.
Yeah.
So
If there's
let me ask you
exceptions,
this:
there's exceptions.
you never at once found it silly?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I guess that it's funny to other people, but that's the same thing as being like, if you're a fat guy, like pulling your shirt up and jiggling your stomach around. It's like, that's funny, but it's like, is that what you want for yourself?
I don't.
No one looked at you.
I feel like you both looked for like a second. I swear to God, I was looking away and then I felt the eyes. And
The
then I
entire
turned.
conversation, I've been like, I hate people who shart, and then I just look at Carlos in the eye.
I shard. I rub my belly.
I don't know, that might have been a bad example, but whatever.
No, I agree with that. No, that's a perfect
It's
example.
a quality of
I get
life.
what you're saying.
It's a quality of life.
I think
And
you don't
would-
respect yourself and your body, and it's like, why should I even be friends with you if
Do
you're
you
just
like-
a pants pooper?
Do you like poop and fart humor though, or no?
I like, as in like, it's the punchline like on stage, like on real
just in
comedy, or just
general,
in. I
general.
mean, it's fine. Like like when somebody farts, like to be. I don't know. I don't.
You ever had
like
pink
dad
eye?
stuff? No, but I've had mono.
Wait, isn't that a kissing disease?
It's a disease.
Where your face gets swollen, right? I know that because everybody hates Chris.
Yeah,
when he gets mono.
I got mono. Is that not? No, that's not. I guess
That's
that's gross.
mumps.
That's gross. I've had gross
Mono-
disease. I've had a
mono's
bunch of gross
gross.
disease.
How old were you when you got-
I recently
hold on.
just got a gross disease.
What was the gross disease?
I got a bacterial vaginosis from a Shein vibrator.
Whoa! Wait, how?
Did that just negate my entire sharding?
Yeah.
argument?
Wait.
By the way,
There's sharding and then there's getting
the Shein vibrator.
Yeah.
First of all, where's your life at?
Wait,
that you're
what
like, no,
the
hold on.
fuck? Wait, no,
I'll
Stop,
try anything once.
Stop.
I'll try anything
No,
once.
stop.
I'll try anything
stop.
once.
Where is your life at that you're on Shein and you're like, oh my God, they got vibrators?
Okay, have you seen the Shein
For $8?
sex toys? Wait. Let me pull up some of the sex toys. Because
Is this a new drop? Is this a new line?
I think they started carrying sex toys, and someone told me
you
about
have the
it.
Shein app?
Of course. What do you mean?
Dude,
I'm,
this
I'm
is
a huge.
wild.
I'm a huge Shein consumer. I'm a poor person.
Yeah.
Okay, but like sometimes they pique your interest. They got some good ones. Like look at
Oh
all
my
this shit.
Which one gave it to
Oh
you?
my
Is it one
god!
of
these?
What is,
That
no, I
thing.
want to know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
That's like a
That
harness.
can't go. That cannot.
You
go
wouldn't
inside.
buy this.
Stop,
It's
no, stop.
$17.
This
I
that
know that should not be. Also, first off, this woman is dying. Wait,
I'll screenshot these so you
that,
can
send
put
it
them
to-
on there. But wait, there's some
No,
good
I'm
ones
not
that I
putting
wanted
it
to show
on.
you that I
Oh
wanted
my
to get
God.
to. Wait.
Oh my
ready?
God.
Wait, there's one that I was hoping was gonna fucking come up, and
I'm
no,
gonna
it's not.
I'm gonna
which
fucking
is
throw
okay.
up.
So I'll show you it later. But there's one. This is why I started being interested in buying sex toys from Shein. There's one. It's a cube. It's a 3D cube, and on each side of the
Whoa.
cube, it's a different pussy that you can fuck.
dude, that's kind of
That's
cool.
what I'm
though.
saying.
do
See,
they,
so
do they
you-
look different? Do they?
I'll
look
show
like
you the one that gave me.
$13.99.
I'll show you the
Five
the one that
pussies?
the one
Wait,
that
hold on.
the one that gave me an infection is not that cool. And
How
I'm
much
actually
was it?
embarrassed. It was $2.
Bro, this is like the Burger King of fucking sex toys. Like, you know how you can get like
$2,
five different
yeah.
things for $2? That's crazy.
Okay,
So,
well, find the one that
What
I-
happened? Did Cam just come home and you're
Oh,
like?
I should review
"Ah!"
it. I should. No, Cameron. By the way, Cameron immediately when I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this vibrator off Shein," he's like, "That's probably not a good idea, right?" I was like, "Whatever, it's fine."
That's insane though that you got that. Did you throw
Mm-hmm.
it away?
I haven't thrown it away yet. I'm not gonna use it again, but yeah, I definitely am mad at it. I was pretty pissed at it.
I think you got to frame
How
it.
do I find the thing that I already bought?
You know how like war veterans frame the bullet that like hit them?
Shot them.
See, because like I really wanted to show because it was really a pathetic one. Like I should have bought a cooler one, which is like what you're pointing to, like the harness of a guy, like he like straps you to his chest, and like
Yeah.
that would have been more cool.
The scary one is like,
Also, my doctor was like, "Well, did you wash it?" And I was like, "Of course I didn't wash it."
You can,
I wouldn't think to wash it either.
you can
though.
afford a doctor,
Yeah,
but not a
you
$6
don't have
vibrator.
a pussy.
Oh, that's a good point.
I should know better. I don't remember why I brought this up.
How do you wash it?
Well, because you're comparing it to shards.
Well, actually, the doctor told me that you're not supposed to wash it with hand soap.
That's what I figured.
You're supposed to wash it with like Dawn dish soap.
That make if it's good
You know
for
what's
ducks,
crazy?
it's good for
yeah,
the
I was gonna
pussy.
say Dawn dish soap. I was thinking that.
If it's good for ducks, it's good for
Were
the
you
vagina.
thinking that?
I swear, I thought dish soap, not Dawn, but dish soap. And then if I'm
He's
thinking
using
dish soap,
Well, you
Ajax.
can use whatever.
using Ajax.
you can
Ajax.
use whatever brand. It doesn't matter. It's just something about anti. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm gonna kill
We
myself.
use bleach.
No.
It's the cleanest.
So how did you cure the?
They have to give you antibiotics.
Oh, and you're
Yeah.
done,
I am done. I'm cured.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen. Allyson Vastano.
Vastano.
Yeah. Now I'm sharting out of my pussy. There's a
Pussy
liquid
sharts?
coming out that's unfavorable.
Are you going back up tonight to LA, or you're staying?
No.
Oh no, you're doing the weekend.
No,
You're-
Cameron
you're-
is gonna come for the midnight mic, and then
Nice.
You think he'll want to do an episode? And like
He
midnight?
can't.
I'm
Like,
just
he was
playing- I'm
upset
just-
that he's not part of it because at first I told him maybe we'll film tomorrow, maybe you could be there.
Yeah,
but then I
that'd be
told him we're
sick.
just gonna do it in the brick room, and he was like,
Well, if he wants to film, we could film tomorrow. Too.
We could still film tomorrow. We could do both.
"Yeah, I mean he's the one that really lost out in this situation."
Oh, yeah.
Because I had to
he's
place my
not the
pussy
one-
out of commission.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
said.
He's not here fucking talking
My
about.
pussy was placed in a out of commission scenario. So,
Did you get like a pussy cast? No, they actually make you let it breathe. You got to let it breathe.
well, yeah, you don't plug it up once it's infected. That's not.
No, this one's done, guys. You just got a condemned sign on your.
Also, I
was
cry
for me.
every time I go to the doctor. So I was crying to the doctor, and she was laughing at me.
Seriously?
Everyone always laughs at me at the doctor.
Do you have a bad crying face?
Yeah, and also it's just like usually when I'm crying, it's because I got like my finger pricked, and I'm 32 years old, so it's funny.
Why are you
And is it
getting
like
your
a
finger
tear or
pricked?
is it like a full thing?
When you go to like
You have diabetes?
no, when you go to health services like at
Oh,
Planned
yeah,
Parenthood,
yeah,
they
yeah.
prick your finger just in case you like are pregnant or you have an STD. They have to tell you.
Oh, well, that's
Ooh.
kind of good. You get it out of the way.
Well, she was trying to act like, "Oh, you sure it's not like an STD?" And I'm like, "No, it's. I know exactly what it was."
No, it's
Like,
Shein.
I remember when I was like not feeling good when I was like, "Oh, something's not good down there," and then I was like, "Well, it can't be the $2 Shein vibrator."
That's
What
so
else could it
insane.
Did it like fuck you up? Like, were you sick, or was it? Just,
I was. You know what's actually craziest is I have an autoimmune disease, which means basically that like I have things that are like an anaphylactic reaction, like when people
Oh.
get allergic to stuff. And I was at work and my infected pussy made me have an allergic reaction. Like I became allergic to my own vagina.
Oh, for
Oh my
reals?
god.
Isn't that crazy? And then I had to tell my boss that.
Were you worried it was gonna get like progressively worse?
I worried. I was freaking out at work. I had to leave. I was crying. I was having a panic attack.
Hey
When you have
boss, I gotta head home. I got a stinky pussy.
Yeah, my
today.
pussy's so
Boss, my
stinky
pussy
that I have
stinks.
hives.
Hive pussy.
Anyone else getting hives from this? Just like
Man,
wafting.
it's really hot today. Anyone else pussy stink?
And by the way, like nobody was even phased by it. Like if it was like another person, like I feel like people would be like, what? But like for me, they're like, yeah, of course.
You're like, son of a bitch, Allison.
Yeah,
Third
yeah.
time this week.
Jeez.
I just
So
like
there's no expectations?
I just like seeing what happens when you do stuff.
Did you feel bad?
I felt so bad.
But wait, would you do it
I
again?
never cry in public. I was crying like in public.
You don't seem like someone who cries.
I
You
never
seem
cry.
Like,
I never
very,
cry.
Like
Takes a lot.
yeah. I feel like you could hear really bad news. I feel like I could like if we were stranded on an island, I feel like I would just put you in
Okay,
charge.
wait, I do want to say, and I was doing this on stage a little bit tonight, kind of, but I've been like, you know, I got a $2 Shein vibrator, now I'm on antibiotics, but so the doctor was like, by the way, I see this all the time.
Ooh.
Like she's like, I don't know what they're doing, and I'm like, oh, okay, so everybody's doing it, so like we're all in this together. So instantly, like when I should feel like bad about it so that I don't do it
like
again, I was like, oh, everyone's doing it.
No, I don't
It's
like
chill.
that. I don't like that. I don't
Like-
because that's how sharding started.
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I know,
how
I
someone
realized.
went to the doctor and they were like, "Hey, man, I sharded."
So
And he
basically,
said,
I'm
"No, it's
saying
okay."
I have more respect for my asshole than I do my vagina. It's a greater problem
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that.
because you don't have two holes, so you don't know how you would rank them. But I have a lot of respect for my butthole and 0 for my vagina.
I feel like I don't have any respect for my butthole.
Don't
Well,
say
do
that
you
on,
put anything in it?
podcast.
No, but I don't care what comes out of it.
Would you try putting something in there?
No.
Never?
No.
Not even if it was like $2, it's like on sale, and you're like, let's just see how it
Okay,
works.
actually, wait. But if it's a good deal, if it's a
That's
good deal,
what I
okay,
said.
Actually,
I'm like,
wait,
let's
maybe
just
you're right.
see.
maybe
Wait,
you're
so it was
right.
on sale. What was the original price?
$4.99. Yeah, $4.99.
Yeah, the funniest thing is
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
a
I
steep
picked it
price.
because it was the cheapest one.
That's so crazy. You're like, there's no way this will go
What
wrong.
was an add-on? It wasn't my main thing. It's like when you're at the end of the
it was
store
a-
and you're adding shit on. Yeah, I was
It's like when you're
what-
walking through Ross and they have
Yes,
that path of travel,
yeah.
and you're like, yeah, I'll get these fucking cookies.
I have more of them in my likes because you can like stuff. I don't
Did you
know.
wish you would have tried the ones that are? Because now, what if the ones that you?
Well, I
are in
actually
your likes?
looked. I was like,
at least if you're buying sex toys, Princess Polly.
Are there any reviews? Are there
I
any
think
reviews?
you know about Princess Polly. There were reviews. They were all good. They were all
Dude,
good reviews.
leave a bad one.
I was actually just thinking that I was like, oh wait, look what I
Don't
got
get
for
it.
Pablo for Christmas.
That's
Not
good.
bad.
That's
That's good.
Okay, well, I keep trying to pull things up, and then I realize that
No
I
one can
bought
see
so
it.
much shit on Shein that I couldn't possibly find it for you in less than 10 minutes.
How much do you buy from there a day?
So much.
Everything's a dollar. It's like the Dollar Tree
Yeah,
of
okay,
hoes.
so this is what I do. Like, if I'm gonna buy a ridiculous outfit, you know, I was sexy red for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's talk about that. So I was
no,
sexy
yeah.
red
we
for
gotta
Halloween,
restart the
right?
camera.
Restart.
No, I'm just kidding. No, we're good. We're only.
What are we at now?
So I was sexy red for Halloween.
We're at
Which
22
do you think
minutes.
that's out of pocket?
What, sexy red?
No, because you did it tastefully.
What do you mean, in like a cultural appropriation way, or what kind of way?
In
I'm
like a
not saying
blackface
anything.
kind of way.
I didn't do
You didn't do
blackface. Okay.
No, there was no. No, that's a good
Interesting.
time for someone to come in. That's a good time. Because then there's.
Because that's you saying
So
it. Yeah.
so what happened was I was like, this is a great idea. I have the same body as her. It's gonna be great. Like obviously I'm not doing blackface. I'm just like it's like she's an easy costume to do, and I think it'll be funny and people will like it. And so I posted it, and it didn't get like that much traction. Like it had like 400 likes, which is like whatever. And then this
You ever had-
bizarre phenomena started to happen where people didn't want to like it because they don't want to identify as liking it. But
Identify as a liker?
how do you guys feel about metrics? Do you like metrics of posts?
No,
Metrics
I
piss
do.
me
I do.
off.
A
You
lot.
don't like metrics.
No.
I'm very interested in
interested
metrics.
too. I
Okay,
stare.
It pisses me off 'cause I don't understand
Okay,
it.
so to give you an example of like a regular like hot girl, like I'm showing my ass picture, right? If you go into my metrics on this picture of me in Puerto Rico, it's pretty normal.
Lot of
okay,
saves.
Lot of
listen,
saved.
a lot of saves. Obviously, people are jerking off to it. We don't care about that. Here's the part we care about. These are the accounts of the people that follow me that saw it. These are the non-followers. Now, if I post a hot picture, people are gonna send it to each other. Random people are gonna see it. Look at the metrics on the sexy red post. By the way, they're growing every day.
Okay.
Halloween was 2
back.
months ago.
13,000 random strangers have seen that. No one's liking it. No one's commenting on it. People are just sending it to each other.
What if it's just on Explore page? Because it only has
It's
one.
not on
no,
Explore page. Look
hold on.
from where it's.
Look at the shares. It
That's
only
a
has
lot of shares.
Not enough to get
Why-
13,000.
That's crazy.
I don't know
though.
what's happening with
No,
this post.
but what about, you're not thinking of group chats?
Group
Something
chats,
is
it only
people
counts as
are
one
talking
share.
about this right now,
Yeah.
but no one's saying what it is. Also, it's not from Explore. 8 people from Explore seen this.
That's crazy.
13,005 more people than follow me on Instagram in general have seen this photo and not said anything about it.
I did.
There's 15 comments.
I did send it to my sister and say you need to step up your Halloween game.
You're one of the sends.
I liked it though.
Okay, but
Did
that's
I like
different.
it? I think I liked it.
But isn't that crazy?
I know that is no the 13th. I thought it was gonna be like God, it's only-
13,000. It goes up every day. Like it was at 140 like
think-
a week ago.
Have you
Cents.
thought about posting it on your story or something?
I've posted them on my story.
But again, like this post, like like
Well, when it started going up, I started calling people out. I go, I don't know what's being said, but can you fucking throw it a
do
like?
you get nervous?
Yeah.
Can you throw it a comment?
When
Can
you-
we engage on
Okay,
it?
ideal world. You make it. Do you think people are gonna like you, or do you think they're gonna
What do
hate
you-
you? Like,
Okay.
hey.
Are we starting? Okay, great. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
That's weird. I didn't see my name on it.
That's
didn't.
weird. Where's my poppin'? I think people. I hope people like me. Do you think people are gonna like you?
Wait, what are you talking
And just
about?
like in general, like I'm a
do you think
heel.
people-
I'm a heel, so I want people to hate me.
Oh, you know, yeah. You know.
Oh,
I love when
she
people
plays the
hate me. Have
heavy.
you seen any of our podcast clips?
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the
do you
comments?
guys still do that?
People hate
The mushroom one. I saw the
trying to
mushroom one.
force him to do it with me. I'm slowly breaking him down. But Cameron thinks he's bad at podcasting. He's out of his fucking mind. Our engagement,
liked it.
our engagement on my podcast is my most engaged
When
content.
I first met Carlos, he was bringing up your guys' podcast.
I
Yeah,
love our podcast.
I would reference your guys' podcast when you're starting
This
it.
is how I feel about our podcast. I don't give a fuck about the full episode. It means nothing. The whole point of our podcast is that Cameron and I are very, like, our relationship's interesting because we're both comics, we're funny, and we can say anything to each other because our relationship has multiple
you need
levels
that. You
Like,
need
what are
that.
the levels?
of being in love and having a good
It's
monogamous,
almost-
trustworthy relationship, but at the same time both
Monogamous?
being monogamous. Did I say that right?
But
No, I'm
Well,
I'm
me-
not used to that coming out of your mouth, Allyson.
Oh, have you heard my act? But that, and then also at the same time being comics, like I said, and like bombing in front of each other and stuff, there's no walls. Like we can say shit to each other that's crazy. And when other people hear the way we talk to each other, it like,
They think it's abuse.
they freak out. They like don't know how to like take it. So
Yeah.
it's really good for internet content because like it
It gets a
engages people.
reaction.
It gets a reaction.
Yeah.
And so I just want us to record for an hour, like even once a month, so that we have like 2 or 3 clips that get engagement. People get to know us. Eventually people will consume our full length content, but that doesn't even matter. It's really all about a clip that engages an audience that gets you new discovery. You know?
Well, you just need someone to see you, and then from there, if like 20 people see you, and one goes, "I want to keep watching it."
Yeah.
That's all you need.
We were doing well on TikTok even with 0 followers with our
Yeah.
clips.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
TikTok's a different beast, man.
they're both really hard, but it's like if you like, so many people post podcast clips and they suck ass and no one gives a shit and they're saying nothing and like it's just like a throwaway conversation. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's like I don't want people to like me. I want people to not be able to look away.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, but that's
I don't
what's
give a
better.
fuck if people
That's
like
better.
me.
Like Bad Baby.
People will like me. You're gonna have a niche audience no matter what. Less people liking you, the
Everybody,
better.
there's people that'll like anybody. Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, there's people who are like
I think
me.
that's me.
I don't want to pander to the people who already like me. I want to piss off the people who don't and get them interested enough to
And
even
talk
engage
and
in.
share.
Yeah, of course.
Also, people love the hate to love arc.
Yes.
They love it. Honestly,
Yes.
I like that. Well, you know what the thing is? My problem is I want to be liked, but I think the thing is the truest version of me isn't the most likable, but I'm
Yes.
like, I need to be liked.
You only
I'm not over that
you,
hump yet.
you only need to be liked, I think, in order to protect the integrity of your act on stage, because obviously when you're on stage and you're just hateable and you're not doing well, then what's the point of comedy? But I think online it's less about like making sure like the whole audience is on board and more about like saying something different and interesting, because it's so, the internet is so inundated with content that's so fucking boring and a waste of time that you might as well piss someone off, because if you're getting 0 reaction in general, that's like 10 times worse.
Well, like, what's the point of even posting it?
There's nothing.
Yeah.
You're just jerking yourself off at that point because you think that you're more interesting than you are. Like,
That is true. Yeah, if you're not doing it for the
He was going like this.
reaction,
He was going like this.
you don't like this?
This doesn't make.
No, this is good. I was trusting the chin. What was I saying?
I forget.
Yeah, I forget too. You know what's interesting?
Podcast
You know what's
sucks.
interesting?
No.
What was I gonna say? Fuck, dude, I have no fucking memory.
You are kind of like you kind of almost seem like you have dementia a little bit.
You know what? When I first met him, I was like, I think I'm gonna be schizophrenic.
No, he was like.
I swear to God, because one night I was like, dude, I heard my name twice tonight and nobody was there.
I met him that night. He's like, dude, I gotta be honest with you. I think I'm close to being schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I just met you.
You can define schizophrenia?
Well, I kept
Wait,
telling
nope. Pause. Define schizophrenia.
It's like when you hear voices and shit, and like you have different things in your
spell schizophrenia.
No.
You just think it means that you hear voices?
I think there's layers to it that I don't understand, but the entry thing where it's like you hear voices and they tell you to do stuff, I thought it was gonna be that.
So do you hear voices and they tell you to do stuff?
No. But
So what are you talking
about?
about?
I tell you, it was 2 nights back to back, which is crazy, and it hasn't happened since. I heard Carlos, and Listen, no, you're not listening. This is the problem, and this is why people with schizophrenia don't get the help they need. Because I was like,
Yeah, well,
I would turn around.
yeah,
and I was
because
like,
there's other people in your family also named Carlos.
no. But see, listen, you're not listening. It's in a hallway. Nothing. No one else. No Mexicans even around. And then I turned around and I was like, "Who said Carlos?" And the other people would go like, "I didn't hear Carlos."
Mm-hmm.
So it's either people were fucking with me or I was going schizophrenic.
Or maybe it's just that like you weren't getting attention in
Yeah,
that
he just-
moment,
he
and so
just
you're kind
wanted
of
to
like,
be
"Wait, did
involved."
someone say Carlos?"
Okay, that is true.
He just wanted to be involved.
Yeah. I just wanted to start a new
Yeah,
convo.
did you call me, guys?
Yeah. Well, that's not schizophrenia at all.
I thought it
you
was
think that people with schizophrenia just hear people saying their name sometimes?
I think it's different for everybody.
You want to hear a crazy story? like a legit crazy story? Last night there was this
Oh my
there was
god!
this chick standing outside the club, like just walking around, and she looked well dressed, well groomed. Her hair was in weird braids and cut weird, but I'm not going to
She
judge
wasn't
off hair.
dirty. She looked like a normal
Well
girl.
dressed, well groomed,
Mm-hmm.
good bags, like nice tote bags, not like homeless bags.
Oh, multiple bags though.
No, just like
Well, one I just got one purse. One I got.
I just
I
bought
went to
something.
CVS. I went to
Okay,
CVS
okay.
like that. It
and
wasn't
so
extreme.
so like my gauge isn't going off that homeless, right? But me and Carlos are working the door, and she just stands in front of the door and just stares inside, and we're like, "Are you okay?" And she goes like this.
Yeah, she's mute. So here's
She's mute.
Hold on. She's not talking.
He's already diagnosing her. so she has schizophrenia.
She's a schizophrenic mute bitch from England. I thought she was foreign. For a little while, I didn't want to admit because we were like, other people were saying she's mute. I was like, guys, maybe she's Russian. Maybe she can't even understand.
Well, hold
Know what
on.
we're saying.
So we had already did the speculation as to what she was. She's standing at the door. We're like, "Come inside. Do you need to talk?" She's standing at the door and she does this. And like she's gonna step,
Doesn't.
and then freaks out and jumps back.
Drugs.
No, hold on.
Drugs.
She steps in the door, and she just stands there for 20, 30 minutes.
doing this.
So then Carlos goes, "All right, you got to get the fuck out."
Well, because the problem is, number one, she was blocking people. Number two, she started fucking with us because somebody took a water outside and she would pick it up, and then we were like, "Okay, can we have the water?" Like trying to be sweet, and she would go
and then
smirk and then go like that.
Long story short, we get her outside and we're talking to her. We're like, "Are you okay? Do you need help? Can we help you with anything?" Because she seemed like well dressed. She seemed nice.
She seemed like
didn't-
mentally ill.
Like she didn't need to be in that situation.
Drugs.
Well, then she reaches in her purse, or we're like, "Do you have an ID so that like we could get you inside, whatever?" She reaches in her purse, pulls out like a
crack
hold on,
rock.
stop! Can you stop jumping the story?
Well, you're doing it slow. It's
I
building
knew
it
it was
slow.
drugs, by the way. Can I just say I knew
hold
it was
on.
drugs already?
She pulls out like a the bags that you put fruit in at the grocery store.
Oh, yeah, the clear ones.
One of those bags, and it's like crack at the bottom. But then she shuffles the bag around and reveals that there's a fucking blade, like a razor blade. And we're like, "Is that a fucking blade?" And she goes, and then starts to pull back her sleeve. And Carlos was like, "No, don't do that." And then she was about to like open her mouth like she was gonna talk. He was like, "No, it's okay." And I asked him later, I was like, "Why'd you not let her talk?" He goes, "I was afraid she was gonna open her mouth and blood was gonna come out."
So here's what I thought, and we talked about this, and I think it's okay to say on camera, because people were making jokes, and they were like, "What if she was demonic? What if she was that?" And then my initial thought,
This is like you guys are like you're 13. You're like
A little.
It was
you're
fun.
Like, you're
No,
like
if you saw the
you're
bitch,
I like
if you
lore.
saw her-
Okay, yeah, of course you do. It's like, you know what the reality of the situation is? You met a drug addict. You're like, yeah, But what if she's like a
Demonic.
sorcerer from another land? It's like, this isn't Adventure Times.
When she brought up the razor, and she was very reserved, far away, would not answer you. But as soon as the razor came out, she boosted herself up a little bit, and she was getting close. Yeah, that put the rocket in her back. So she was getting closer, and for a second,
that put the rocket in her back. You know that saying? You know that saying that everyone in her back? Yeah, that really put the rocket in my back.
Yeah, when she brought out the crack rock with the razor, and here's the scary part: when she motioned to her wrist. And then we told her no. She kind of was holding the razor like this, but like inching towards us.
That was a bit to her.
To
She
me,
was like,
to me, it seemed like she's like, oh, these people aren't getting along with me. Here, have some crack. Now you guys will get along with me. That's what I took from it.
well, that makes perfect sense.
I was scared that at one point I thought she was trying to kill me. I was like, it's a possibility. Maybe she's just crazy and she like very reserved and then with the razor. And I was like, if that happens and she opens up and starts yelling, I'm gonna hit her.
Oh my God.
No. But can I tell you, it's not. Here's my reasoning why. And it's a demonic thing. It's not because she's a woman.
Right.
It's not because of drugs.
She's not a woman. She's a demon.
Yes. I was like, okay, if
The
it's a
cops
demon,
love that argument.
if it's a demon, I'm already dead. So I'm going to get a couple hits in. I'm going to get it. Because here's the thing. In those movies where there's demons, everybody dies. It's never a happy ending. I'm getting a couple hits in.
Schizophrenia would be like a way more normal disease than whatever,
whatever
he
he's
has.
yeah.
Whatever he has is
It's
like
terrible.
It's like
Asperger's?
no.
It's
First of all,
Asperger's?
you invent words and phrases like I've never heard in my life.
You never heard rocket
the last
in
time
the
that you came up to LA, you kept saying scrum.
Oh, I did say
You
scrum.
said scrum, but not
Wait, you never heard-
as in the word that exists, scrum, which is gooch. He was saying it as crumb. Do you not remember that? He was using the word scrum.
He's like, oh yeah.
He was like, it's just a little scrum. He was like, it was a little scrum of it, and we were like, pause. Don't.
He was like, no, I just had a little scrum.
And I was like, no.
I also solved prostitution.
Oh, he did solve prostitution.
Soft prostitution.
He solved it. He solved it.
Oh, I thought soft prostitution was another phrase that you have. And I was excited
We're
about
driving
it.
down the street. He goes, wait, so they have pimps to protect them, right? He goes, yeah. Well, what if they just all carried their own gun?
And then you're like, no, because how would you get out in time? And I motioned towards the idea of they hold it in their hand.
While they're fucking?
No.
That'd be no, because there's guys
some
that would
people-
pay extra for that.
Yeah.
You know that like when you're sucking dick, you use your hands, right? Have you
No.
had a blowjob
Yeah,
before?
to do this so that you don't gag.
Oh yeah. Did you ever do that? Were you ever a pick?
You never heard of
middle
that?
school?
What is this?
In
Girls
like middle
used to-
school,
It's like
in
a
middle
younger
school,
guy thing.
in middle
that I
school,
don't-
girls would be like, "No, we do this so that we don't."
I know
gag.
what
I don't get
Because-
it.
No,
What does that
putting-
mean?
So putting your thumb in your palm and closing your fist, that gets rid of your gag reflex.
Okay, but then how are you sucking the dick?
No, you do this and then you. Well, what we would
One
see
hand is
they would
occupied,
put
the
their
other one's
finger in their
working.
throat.
You're only doing one hand. If you're only doing one hand in a blowjob, again, just don't do it. Just don't suck dick. You need to have.
Well,
you need
okay.
to have.
Do you wanna hear
not
another
just your
crazy
hands
story?
Involved, your whole body needs.
Do you
want to
hear another? You want to hear another crazy story?
No, I'm scared. I don't.
Well, so we're talking to Carlos's brother the other day, and he starts
I
talking
forgot
about.
about this.
He starts talking about how he was fucking this chick, right? He's fucking this chick in the ass, and he's going crazy. He's like, "Yeah, man, I was fucking her in the ass, and the condom broke." But I didn't worry because I'm in the ass. It's okay.
They kept going.
So I come in her. I came in her ass. Whatever. I leave. A couple days later, she calls him and goes, "Hey, I'm pregnant." And I know what the thought that you have is the thought that we had. I was like, "What do you mean?"
But he
goes-
said it differently.
He was like, "No. I told her, I was like, I was fucking you in the ass. How could you be pregnant?" And she goes, "Well, my theory is."
Yeah, she had some theories.
My theory is, after we finished, I didn't wipe up all of it.
And it dripped.
Some of it dripped down, and that got me pregnant.
I mean,
To
honestly,
which Carlos's brother said, "Bitch, that's a shit baby."
I'm gonna be an uncle, guys. A shit uncle.
is the girl actually pregnant? It's not real.
No, she's pregnant.
I have a vagina. She is pregnant.
Yeah.
I immediately was like, oh, you sit. Okay, here's how having a vagina works, by the way, and gravity works. You sit
And
down.
Shein vibrators.
You sit down. Another reason why I don't want to shart. You sit down.
Oh.
Anything while I'm sitting right now that's coming out of my ass is definitely also going into my pussy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately,
we made up
you got to make sure you got a really clean ass because, yeah, it's this far apart.
We made up the shit
Gravity.
baby story as a joke, but it's a reality
It's
for
real.
some people.
Yeah.
Did we told that story to someone else?
If somebody came in my ass, first of all, I hate anal. It would never happen. I've never made it through more than 2 pumps of anal without crying. It would never happen. if someone came in my ass, the way I would be shitting into the toilet to make sure all of the cum was gone, and like not even that, I would probably like put a little piece of toilet paper
in it and like swerve
inside just in my pants. Okay, this is what happens when you have sex, right? Say that a guy comes inside you and not in your ass, in your actual vagina. Yes, is some of it going to come out immediately, but also about 6 hours later, you're going to be walking down the stairs and the rest of it is just going to come out. Like you can't will it to come out. Like you can't like squeeze.
It's like water. It's like water in your ear.
It's like water in your ear.
What if you jump?
Like you just lay down?
If you jump, it doesn't matter. Some of it will come out from jumping. Some of it will come out from squeezing. But really, at the end of the day, whenever your vagina decides to get the rest of it gone, that's out of your hands.
Oh
that could be 3 hours from now, 4 hours, 12 hours.
I gotta make some phone calls.
That's what I'm saying. You got to put a little plug and wait, because what happens?
You gotta
is, right,
put the
say I put
Shein
new underwear.
plug.
Say the jizz. Some of the jizz comes out, right? And I'm like, okay, that's like 50% of the jizz. In my head, if I'm about to go to work, I'm gonna put another little thing of toilet paper to collect for when the future jizz comes out.
Why not just put a pad?
That way I don't ruin my underwear. Well, I could do that, but I'm gross. So
Okay.
like. Also, you just take out the wad of toilet paper and then you just throw it away. And now the jizz is gone. She should have done that with her ass baby.
Yeah. I'll tell him.
Maybe shit baby is just we need to stop.
No, we're
Anal
still
should just stop happening in general.
In
It's
general?
so terrifying.
I don't think is it popular still? Well,
Maybe
eating
that's
ass is
why
popular.
everyone's sharding.
Oh my god, because
Oh,
Because they get
loose
fucked
ass.
in the
correlation.
ass.
Yeah.
I never get fucked in the ass.
Oh my god, I need to call my dad.
Your dad's just getting fucked in the ass by Bailey. Your dad's getting Shein butt plugs.
There is some butt plugs on there too with tails.
Oh, his dad knows.
I don't want to think about your dad.
Yeah, no, I don't
getting
want
fucked
to
in the
either.
ass.
He seemed like a nice guy.
No, he's a good guy.
He doesn't look like you.
No.
No, it was-
Our dads are both very brown. We don't look like our dads.
That's him?
yeah, it's my
He
dad.
looks nothing like you. That's
Looks like
crazy.
Kangaroo Jack.
Kind of looks more like you.
What was that movie with the?
Don't say the kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
No, it was a
Jack.
kangaroo. Was it Kangaroo Jack?
Yes.
There's
the
only one kangaroo movie. Like, what other kangaroo
What are you
movie do
talking
you
about?
think?
Who's the black guy in that movie?
Fuck.
Not Ice Cube.
He's in black.
It's definitely not Ice Cube, not
annoying one
Michael
with
Jackson.
The guy with the gap in his teeth. He was
Yeah.
annoying.
Oh,
I
Anthony
never,
Adams.
Yeah, I never
Anthony
liked
Adams.
him.
Anthony Adams.
I never
Anthony
liked him. I
Adams.
always thought he was annoying.
What
he
about
seems like
Blackish? That's a
knockoff
good show.
Keenan to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's crazy is I almost said, wasn't Keenan in that movie?
No.
He
Dude,
would
trust
be
me.
in a movie like
I know black people.
that. Okay.
I'll never
Well,
mix it up. No, I swear to God.
you
I've
mean
never
like
mixed up.
in general.
I lived with black people my whole pandemic.
Okay.
What were you
And
doing in the pandemic?
we would smoke an ounce a day. They would smoke an ounce a day, but they'd
Whoa.
let me hit the blunt. Between two of them.
Two of them.
They were Jamaican.
Okay.
And by them I mean Jamaican.
I'm scared to be in this conversation.
No, you're not gonna catch me. No. You're doing the sexy red thing.
Actually, can you send them my sexy red and tell
Oh, I
them to
wonder what they'll
comment and like
say.
it? If anyone's actually watching this, can you please go to my Instagram and like and comment on my sexy red post?
we'll tag you. in
Even
the
if you're like,
post.
this bitch is fucking racist.
Let me
that
see
will-
this racist bitches.
I mean,
Instagram.
I'd love any comments at all.
I get that.
Did all the
Comments are
comments
the
just say
key.
ski?
Comments are
I know.
key.
Comments and sends are the key.
Did all the comments
you-
just?
One
this
time
is
I
for
got
promo.
somebody.
But usually you don't get sends without comments. That's so rare. That's the
Oh.
part that I don't understand. I look insane. I don't.
Because you
even-
took the hat off.
Oh,
I feel like I look terrible. So
that's rough.
No, it's good.
We all look bad.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's good if we all look bad. It's like if we like, like when you feel comfort when you're dying with people. When you die with people, like if you're in an elevator and you're all dying.
I accept for most of comedy that I'm gonna look like shit. Comedy is not the arena
But
where I look.
Are you
good.
gonna get
But the
work done
bad
if you
bitches
get
are watching.
super
I'm
rich?
afraid of needles.
Okay.
Can't do
What
it.
about
I don't know
knives?
how
Would you get a
use-
BBL?
What the fuck? No. What? You have to have fat on your body for that.
Oh,
you
that's a
can't use someone
flex.
else's
That's a
fat?
flex. Give me 5.
That was actually
Give me
do the
5.
brags.
Wait.
I would gain weight.
Do the thing.
I would. Oh, this
yeah.
fucking thing that you guys do.
It's good.
It's not
We
good.
just started it last episode. We're not getting rid of it. You can hate
it's
it.
only good if you're like 10 feet apart. It's not good when we're like
No,
just.
it is.
No. Okay. Well, you guys comment if you think that's good.
We're gonna have 8. You don't understand the dick riders we have.
It's like a handshake, but like for people with OCD that don't like touching. It's like
it's autistic.
It's like if like Monk wanted to do a handshake.
Okay, so you're schizophrenic. You have OCD and Asperger's.
Asperger's. Go.
go.
Go. Like it's an acting scene. Go.
I hate that. I also just hate like handshakes. Like the only handshake that I'll really do is like okay. So how do you shake hands?
Like
Give
if
me
I'm
like
meeting someone.
I'll be limp, but like tell like I won't do mine, but just
Like
how do you
hold on.
shake
What's
it?
the circumstance?
Business?
You're autistic.
sure.
You have Asperger's.
Go.
No, just like any handshake.
Like if no, but I need the context because am I meeting someone for the first time and I'm introducing myself? Oh,
Oh, that's
okay,
it?
Can we do yours?
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
that's
no, you
terrible.
jumped. No,
Now
you
that
jumped in.
is-
You gave me a bad one.
I told you I'm going limp. You show me.
Okay,
what you
I'm
do.
sorry. I thought I forgot the limp. I thought that just applied to him.
No, yeah. This
God,
is weak.
never
This
mind.
is
Okay,
this is
what's
how
yours?
he shook my hand. That was.
No.
I mean, that
me
was
try again, let me
if
try
it's a
again.
woman, if it's
to
a woman,
me, it's like everything is
Connected?
intense and hard, and there's contact.
You do
so
it.
if I shake your hand, I'm giving
no,
you.
that's fine. But if it's a woman and I know it's not going to be like that, it's usually like this. Watch, give me your hand.
He doesn't give you anything.
Okay, then I'll do it.
No,
I'll
that's
do it.
that's
I'll
why
do it. Is
that's
that
why
what
I'm
you
going to use
want?
him. That's why I'm going to use him.
go-
Carlos,
you
give me your
do
hand.
this.
Look,
No, stop. Not like be, you're the woman.
Because people were like, "Oh, you're squeezing hard. You don't think I got that? You don't think I got that?" And then I did it, and then they did it harder. I'm 5'5". I have no choice. What do you want me to do? I have to live like this.
No, listen.
I don't come from money. I'm on my own in this. You don't think I want to make it? Here's the problem. If we go band for band, I'm losing. No, because we don't want to live in reality. We're
of all,
trying to do this equality thing where it's
this is-
equal. It's not equal.
This is how I feel about
Hold on, I'm saying.
contact.
I'm saying
do it again.
No, you could be. I'm doing
Let
a
me
different
do it-
act out.
Do it with me again. Okay, but here's a handshake. A handshake is not.
It's
and I'm
not
gonna tell you,
prolonged.
It's not this. A handshake is a squeeze.
Oh, okay.
That's what people need to learn.
Oh,
Yeah.
But okay, now
if
you're the
you
woman.
squeeze, you go down. Like he did it right. You hands down. Yes.
It's up down.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, now be
we're
the
teaching
woman.
it. Being the woman,
No
this
more
is the part that I
handshakes.
don't agree on because here's the thing. Okay, so women just don't know how to shake
No,
hands.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Most of
saying
the time.
I'm saying
That's the problem.
like this is a woman out in public. You're like, okay, what's up with her?
Yeah, you don't want to hurt her.
Well, no, not like it's like, what's up with her? You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean like I'm talking. Okay, all the handshakes that I'm speaking on are not like friendly, romantic. It's more like business. Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
business.
Because
business
if it's like you're
Okay, how do you
finessing,
greet your friends?
I'll dap you up if that's what you're gonna do. I don't want to touch you at all. I'll fist bump you. I'll fist bump you if that's what you want. But really, I don't want anything. I don't want anything with
No
a wrist
dunking?
involved. I don't want anything
A
with like
hug?
a snap. I don't want. I know I should know better than this. I don't want a snap. I don't want a little frill to it. I want a fucking quick, hard.
How do you feel about the side hug?
Oh, that's the fucking worst.
I hate hugging. No, I used to have a whole bit about how I hate hugging. Again, I'm a
No
cold
way.
person. I'm a cold person.
Dude, growing up in Providence, it'll change you.
In New England in general, the bit was that we
Do you
don't.
want to be softer?
No.
Are you gonna be softer?
Why?
No, I'm just curious. Because I feel like I'm the total opposite. I'm also not against it. I kind of like it because I
Dude,
want to.
The way you reacted to not being able to shake hands the right way, I actually
No.
can't. I can't even get past it. Like I'm still in the moment.
Because the
right?
problem is, the problem is you guys are assuming I haven't thought what you thought.
Okay.
Here's where my annoyance comes from. No fucking shit. No fucking shit.
So you're just being.
no,
do you
no.
think you're being polite to just shake someone's hand?
My problem is because here, let's do it.
Yeah.
I used to do that, and I would get people to react. They would be like, "Oh, you think you're tough?"
Who said that?
No. I can tell in the eyes. I can tell in the eyes. You guys are looking
Wait,
like
but
a
who?
fucking
But who
stupid.
is what I'm saying? Like, what was the relationship to that person?
It's always like fucking. We're at.
But by the way, that's the point. The point is that you're big dicking them.
I know
They should feel uncomfortable.
You have a fucked up view of men.
No, I think she's right.
We shart, we big dick.
No, but
I'm
she's
saying
right.
a greeting is not like one person is the feminine, one person is masculine.
No.
A greeting is
It's a
like
test
this
of
is what you're
strength.
about. This is your entire content of your character is in that squeeze.
Now I'm
Are you
stressed.
weak?
I wasn't stressed before.
Are you weak?
I wasn't stressed about a handshake. Now I'm stressed.
I think that now, and I'm also speaking from the sense that usually what a handshake is like you taught that because you're approaching like someone that's older than you and you're shaking their hand, right? Or somebody that like you don't quite know yet. And so that's like you're establishing your like first impression is all in that handshake. And so I'm obviously very intense, but also at the same time, like if I have to touch somebody's hand, which is always such a weird thing, because what if their hand's like fucking wet or fucking like weird
His
or
hands are
something?
always wet.
What?
You have wet ass hands.
No, they're
last
never
episode.
wet.
No, last
I don't think-
episode
I
we
don't
had
think-
to. Last episode, Allyson, we had to hold hands for a bit, and he was like, his hands are sweaty.
You had
It
to
was
hold
you.
hands.
I've never had sweaty hands in my fucking life.
Okay, I have sweaty hands sometimes.
I have sweaty hands.
But I was stressed because we were waiting to hear a decision as to who won. You would sweat in that situation.
I have sweaty hands.
You think the bitches at the end of Miss Universe aren't sweating? They're fucking sweating.
By the way, maybe the fact that I have sweaty hands is why I'm also trying to get in and get out.
I have a rule: if your palms are sweaty, you fist bump.
Well, that's
That's
why
a
I like
polite
fist
thing to
bumping.
do.
When okay, before you guys started in quarantine comedy or no?
Yeah.
No, after.
The best thing that ever happened to comedy from quarantine was the fact that we stopped shaking hands.
Everybody's fist bumping. It's the
we
greatest.
used to only shake hands. Fist bumping to go on stage didn't exist before
Are
quarantine.
you serious?
I swear to God, I didn't fist bump a single person. And then they started elbowing. Now, I liked the elbow. Sometimes I'll hit someone with the elbow still, but they're not expecting it, so then it's an awkward interaction. But now I get my fist coming when I'm like already walking up stage.
You're like,
I don't
"All
want
right."
them. Because I don't want them to try to shake my hand. I'll do it if I have to. But it's like I'm avoiding all.
Well, fist bump to me, you can't fuck that up. Handshake, you can get weird angles. You off. Sometimes they want to do the dap instead of the
I
shake.
don't
So,
like that.
dude,
The
when
fist
they
bump is
come in,
perfect.
when you're walking and you see this from far,
no.
You're like,
it's
oh,
like,
fuck.
what the fuck?
To go on
Because it
stage.
fucks my whole pacing up.
Yeah.
Well,
Now I got to open with a different
You
bit.
know what people do? Is they'll do this and then they pull you in. And I'm never
I
prepared
would-
for the pull in.
They would never do that. I do this purposeful thing when I come on stage where I wince.
No
Well,
way.
well.
You
Look
should have
who
seen
it
him
is.
freak out
I didn't
earlier.
freak it.
It was the best thing I've ever
no,
seen
but
in
this
my
is.
life.
Wait, can I say something? Because this is.
It was all because he
this
doesn't
is a-
know how to shake hands.
This is a perfect example of what's been like a life theme of mine. People never hear me out, and
Let me
they
see your
think I'm
handshake.
fucking dumb or I'm out of the loop.
Okay, yours is pretty whatever.
They
It's
think
not-
I'm out of
I
the
had
loop.
the best one.
The truth
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
this is for you
I
guys.
think you
and
knew
this
it
is
was
for
coming
me.
though. No, I hate that you did just psych me out though. I will take that.
I already took the steps, and I decided what's best for me, and I chose what is brings me peace. What brings me
That's
peace
fine.
is I don't want to do the looks. I don't want to have to
You
deal
don't
with
like
the
the eye
staring.
contact. I actually love the eye contact part. The part where you
Well-
stare someone in the soul and go, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Fuck yeah.
when I was 11 years old, it was a big thing for me prior to 11, where I was like I couldn't make eye contact. I would always like look down. I was like, you know what? Not only am I making eye
You started
contact,
screaming, I'm 5'5". I'm alone in this.
I don't come from money.
all right. Why did I say the money thing?
None of it
The
made
money thing was
He
crazy.
was like, you don't know anything about fishing.
So I was staring, right? I had a phase where staring at people, but I also like grew up in the hood. So I would stare at people. One time when I was 11 at a gas station, somebody from their car, like 20 feet away, was like, and I not only looked away, I ran to my car.
Okay, but you were staring.
yeah, I
Okay,
didn't.
so don't be staring at
My
people.
problem was I was like, I'm 11. You're not
you
gonna do anything to
you
me?
look like a guy who, when he stares at people, you can hear the blinking noise. You know what I mean? Like you
bling.
look
Oh,
like
ding, ding.
yeah, blink blink. Yeah,
Ding,
like
ding.
obviously someone's gonna be like, hey, cut it out. But the staring, there's a moment for it.
I thought I was
especially when you're
growing
shaking your
confidence.
hand and you're literally fucking looking someone in the eyes, and this is the way it is.
I like
You
staring
don't-
sometimes.
We got to get out soon. We got to get
You
out
need to
soon.
stop.
No.
Are we? Because
What are we gonna
he's
end
here.
on?
So yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, we got to end. We got to
Should we
end
do
soon.
good news, bad news with her?
Okay. Good news, bad news.
Wait, let's explain that game. So good news.
No, let's just see if she gets it first. Good news, bad news, Shein vibrators.
Good news is,
Okay, you don't
I
get it.
tried it for
No.
you.
No,
So
okay.
because there's our own version. So good news, bad news is we give you a topic like good news, bad news, handshakes or eye contact, and you go good news, and if it's good news, bad news, sharding, bad news. What you like or don't, your
How you
approval,
feel?
thumbs up, thumbs down. Good
And
news,
then
bad.
and then we'll
But-
ask for
but
opinion if we want it.
Oh, I was gonna say
It can
I have to
divulge
I
into
can-
more.
Oh man, it's so hard for me to not go way too far.
well, we
into
can
it.
go more
Yeah, that's
into it,
fine.
but we'll
That's
give
what
you
I'm
a few
saying.
things.
Okay, good news, bad news, Shein vibrators.
I'm good news.
Good news?
What?
But you got
for the
vaginosis.
experience. For the experience,
I get to elaborate now?
You're
Yeah.
going to use it again?
No, because guess what? So
I'm a better person because of it.
So I gotta just not take risks in life now.
Okay.
So I gotta just go through life scared that I can't fuck myself with a $2 Shein vibrator because I might get bacterial vaginosis and I might have to take some fucking.
Okay,
What
okay.
if it was the best thing ever and I use it every day?
What if you know what's crazy is that logic is the same logic that people use when they shart. So I
know-
gotta be.
No, I immediately.
I gotta be afraid of a fart now.
I immediately did realize that I negated my entire argument, and
Yeah.
I can't take that back.
Okay,
now. It's too late. for
Good
that.
news, bad news, sharding. Let's see if you've.
Obviously, still bad news.
Yeah.
I'm still
Okay.
adamantly against sharding.
Good news, bad news, handshakes.
But that's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Good news, bad news, shit baby.
You need to say good news, bad news, hard handshakes.
Okay.
How are you guys starting?
It's your
It's a
fault
long
if you
story.
She
Yeah,
said
shard.
like
that's
it's your
just-
thing. Have you
fault.
seen the sharding stuff?
I think that people. I'm saying that people.
You don't believe in. You don't believe.
Well,
You're
not that I don't believe that.
denier. You're a sharting
I'm a
denier.
shard denier, but also I believe that it's your fault and that people normalize it too much. As in, shitting your pants is just something we all
She
do.
sees sharding the same way you see fat people.
Oh, that it's like
You-
responsible. You're
Well, also,
you're a victim blaming.
it's-
You victim blame the sharders.
Well, you're not a victim. There's no victimness. It's
Well,
your
what if you have
fault.
diarrhea?
But did
You
you
have to
see,
have a
did
higher
you see
standard
what they
for
were
your
wearing?
life.
But did you see what they were wearing?
My whole thing is that they said it opens up a whole other thing in the world. Is like you might as well not try. You might as well not have
I
dreams.
like that argument.
You might
for
as well
sharding.
just sit in your bed and poop your pants all day.
so sharding's bad news.
Yeah.
Good news, bad news, shit, baby.
Good.
Should we stop telling the story?
No, keep it going.
We tell it every
Did
time.
you like that?
You tell the story
My
every
theory is
time?
we're trying
It's a
to
made up story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we want to see people, the guests.
Do you like the? But my theory
Have
is.
you told someone that has a vagina besides me?
No, we
You
told one
are
It
guy.
made
the
too much
first.
sense to me.
You are the.
It made too much sense.
You know what's funny, Allison? We told another guy this, and he was like, "I've heard of that." I was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I
friends with?"
believe it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
believe
that's
it's real.
so insane.
But it's not insane.
You got any-
Butthole and vagina is very close to each other.
You got
Yeah.
any other good news, bad news?
Let me see a good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. That freak out. Like, do you think
That was awesome.
does that make
was
me look
good
bad
news.
though? Does it make me look bad? Good news, bad news.
If being entertaining on a podcast is bad,
Thank you.
Good news, bad news. Your sexy red costume.
good. Fucking comment on it.
Did you tell
and like
Pablo
it.
about that?
I haven't
The
told him about
insights?
this
The
yet.
insights?
We got to get out of
We
here.
need to stop.
Yeah, we got to get
this
out of
is
here.
done.
All right, guys.
Any closing words?
No. Okay, but just one down.
Okay.
And don't go up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but
You still
squeeze
went up.
harder. No, because you're squeezing.
Squeeze.
This is okay. Whatever.
Wait,
Whatever.
wait, wait, ah, fuck.
Okay, whatever.
That was close.
You didn't have him teach you.
That wasn't a bad episode. That was good.
Okay, I need to tell Pablo about this though. This is what I was showing them.
Let me just see where we're at.
Maybe I did already tell you about it. So my sexy red costume, is that out of pocket first of all?
Black.
I'm not asking any more questions. Yes or no.
Because it's black.
Some people are.
No, you
claiming
didn't do.
it's out of pocket.
No, you didn't do black.
That's what I said. Fine, but here's the thing.
You did it tastefully.
Here's the thing. Sure, that's what I think. Fine. When I posted it, it didn't get